Hello everybody and welcome back. Day 31, Spelunky 2. You already know what it is, so let's get into it. And I hope everyone's doing very well. It's a Monday. Hope everyone's week is starting off alright. As good as possible. Hey, here's Iron. Remember Iron we rescued the other day? I'm used to running around in a dress. Oh, I suppose that it should probably be I'm used to running around in a dress, as if to say it's not a problem. That probably makes more sense than the way I initially phrased it. Okay, into the mines we go, of course. And we start chaotically, because what better? Look at all these rocks. Oh baby, look at all these rocks. Having a blast. Okay, I think the bat set that off rather than the rock, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah. We'll send a couple rocks and an arrow down. You know, the more the merrier. Don't want to spend too much time doing that. It's a little bit wasteful, but it is good to have a few spare resources, just in case. You never know when things are going to go awry. We'll pop a rope for a box. Oh, a shotgun. Okay, we're getting spicy, are we? I mean, I guess it depends how you define spiciness, right? Also, again, we shouldn't just shoot willy-nilly into the ether, because ghost pots are prevalent. We can drop that down there. Is that going to be a problem? No, that's not going to be a problem. Always good to check before you do it. And we will set off this arrow trap. I'll do it with the body, because it will disarm the arrow. Ghost pot is on the right. That means we can feel fairly safe doing this. We know where Percy is. Okay. Is there anything over here we want? Getting hit by a skeleton, clearly. We need a skull for this. I would kind of like to get the ghost pot. It might be a little awkward actually now. Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about that 500 gold too much. There we go. Easy does it. We know the exit's just over to the right. So we should be okay bringing the ghost pot over. There we go. Perfect. I'm tempted to get Monty. We don't have a ton of resources to do it. And it's also not Monty. We also get a ruby, and that makes it a little bit more valuable. Where did that ruby go? Did it get blown into us? I think it must have done. I'm going to assume that it did. Okay, beautiful. 13,200, 5 health, and a shotgun. Okay, 4 health. Oh, we did take 1 damage from that skeleton, didn't we? That was a little bit silly. So was throwing that into our shotgun. I didn't actually think that would pan out quite the way it did. Okay, Percy's down there, ghost pot is there. That's important information because it means we know that we can shoot on this level. The only thing we have to... I don't actually know if we set... Okay. I suddenly had a thing that maybe I'd thrown that far enough that it hadn't actually been set off. We'll check up here. The only thing we have to be careful of is that we don't fire into a shop. We'd probably rather not do that given the option. Okay. Easy does it. Looks like our key is probably going to be further down. Okay, so far so good. Oh, I don't like that guy being in there because it's going to set this off. Okay, a little bit awkward there. Is our thing over here? It looks like it might be down there. And we're going to have to get into that because of where the shop is. I think the shop is probably the bottom floor. Not 100% sure, but I think it probably is. Yeah, I was a little wary of that being fired as well. Okay, and also we've got Percy over here. So if we put a bomb here-ish... Hi Kyle, how's it going? Hopefully that gives us the best opportunity to get back up. How has your Monday been so far? Can we make this? We can. Beautiful. Look at that. It was 2 of our bombs, which I don't love using 2 bombs, but ultimately probably worth it. Oh, we can't make that jump from here. I'm not going to worry about it. That poor man getting punched for eternity. Okay, now we have to be careful we don't shoot into the shop here. Man, I kind of would love what's in that shop. But it's trouble. You know, that didn't work quite how I was anticipating it. Oh, he actually didn't mind. Wow, okay. Huh. That's not actually what I expected to happen. That's really good to know. Apparently, they don't treat arrow traps as your fault anymore. Or at least that guy didn't. Maybe there's different shopkeepers with different levels of aggro. I was fully prepared for him to go absolutely ham, egg and cheese on us. Okay, now we do have paste, so we should be looking to bomb stuff out. Spike shoes, I would love those. Actually, let's buy the ropes because we might need them to get back up. So that's a very good investment, I think. We'll definitely get the stuff there. More bombs. I love bombs. Oh, look at this as well. A veritable horde here. Okay. Eyes out. The ghost pot is down there. That's in a fairly reasonable position to get to. Still can't afford the things that we want yet. But we'll get there. We probably should bring the turkey with us because it will let us get back up. Is there anything down here? No. So we don't really need to go into that little zone there. Okay. What's over here? Careful now. I don't think that will annoy Yang. It did not. He's very chill about all this. Man, the turnaround on that is a little rough. Okay. Can we get both of these things with one bomb? I think we probably can. We can. We should have to be a little careful getting back up here. And I would kind of like this ghost pot. I'll bring it down. But I'm not going to use it yet. Okay, we need a turkey to go back up. We need a rope to go back up. But that's why we bought the ropes. Okay, now let's get up quickly. We don't have a ton of time left, but we should be alright. How much money do we have left? Not quite enough for the specs. Running low on time, but not. We should be okay. I wonder if you get more of a discount for buying out 2 sets of stuff. Beautiful. Love that. What a good floor. It's been an exciting run. That's a good way to start off the day. How has everyone been? I have had some delicious chili, so I'm feeling alright. Okay, so again, want to be mindful that the ghost pot could be around here, and we'd probably rather not shoot it unnecessarily. Ton of washing up. I know that feeling. I ended up having extra washing up to do yesterday. Oh, sorry, not yesterday, today, because I didn't do it yesterday, I guess. Let's go down this way. We know there's gold down this way, and there's just a lizard the other way, so... That's a pretty good little haul here. I don't really love the way everything's gotten spread out there, but okay, easy does it. Now we do have spiked shoes. Ah, we missed him. It's gonna miss him. Okay, we got him, Good, good, good. I don't want to spend too many bombs. We already spent 3, which is probably more than we needed to, but... Ghost pot, definitely a possibility here. Okay, now we're going to go through here. We can come back and get the... Oh, we can come back and get the ghost pot. Let's deal with this spider first. But we have a little bit of time. So let's go all the way around. Oh wow, there's a hidden thing here. What does that even go into? I bet you can't go in there. I wonder if that's just like a hidden way in. 2 bombs for 2 sapphires. It's not bad. It's we're getting a little chaotic with the bombs here, but I don't mind it. I don't want to spend too many more. It's nice to have a decent supply of bombs. There's also something over there. I don't know what that is, but I'd love to go there. Now we do have to be careful with the time we have left. We have enough time to get back up. Okay, easy does it. Gotta move quick here. There we go. Had to do that quickly because we didn't have enough time to carry them both down anyway. So, all right, Volcana, place where dreams go to die. Please don't jump up. Oh, we've dropped our shotgun, which is already bad. Okay, so far so good. Just careful what's over here. Have a look around either side of us. Remember that chain thing is over there. Okay, there's just lava down there. We don't want to mess with that too much. Turkey over here. I would like a turkey. Okay, so far so good. This whole zone is awful. Poochie has had a bad time. That turkey is gonna have a bad time, I'm pretty sure. So I'm not even gonna worry about the turkey, because I think it's more trouble than it's worth, to be honest. That idol is accessible, but I think it's too much of a risk. So we'll just cause some chaos, why not? I've been thinking now, I used to leave my thing outside, whatever I was carrying outside when I came in the moon challenge, just sort of to be courteous. But I think it's actually probably a good idea to bring it in with us, just in case. Oh, there's a vault there as well. We could just dig into that vault. Although, I don't know... that might be considered a heinous act to do so. So maybe we shouldn't do it unnecessarily. Don't need to worry about going down there too much. There's not a ton of stuff down there. Okay, now we do need to be careful here because we don't want to get ourselves in this situation where we can't dig back out, or can't climb back out rather. Anything over that way? Doesn't seem like a great deal. I might actually go back up and mine down from the top, just because I think we've got most of what we can get from this height. See, this is one of those things, if we'd come in higher up, we'd have been able to get even more delicious rubies. We should be able to get to this one, hopefully. Ah. Do I spend the bomb here? Sure, we'll spend one more bomb. Can we not get out now? We've gotten ourselves in the one position I didn't want to get myself in. Bomb or rope? Bomb or rope? A rope. If I brought the shotgun down. See, if I'd been smart about that, I could have got the shotgun. Uh-oh. She's obviously annoyed about something. I'm actually just going to go past that because I think it's a little dangerous to try and deal with it. Okay, I see you there, Poochie. I am aware of you. Check what's down below us. I don't like anything going on here. I don't really want to blow this guy up because I think he's probably actually going to be a problem if we do. Okay, interesting. We can afford a bomb box. Thank you very much, Ziggy. Beautiful. So far, so good. I like how this is going. I would love to go to Vlad's. I am going to put this down because I don't want to accidentally trigger this lava. Okay, last rope. But, interesting. Okay, we dealt with him. Okay, we have blown up some lava here. I don't love that. Okay, exit is right here, if we wanted to go straight to the exit. This is a messy place, to be honest. Bit of unnecessary damage there. There's still lava dripping down from above, which I don't particularly care for. Part of me is inclined not to go to the castle when something like this happens, just because it seems so dangerous. We can take a cheeky exit though. I actually kind of want to check down the bottom because if the... well, firstly, I want the clover. And secondly, we should see if the exit gosh. Please leave me alone. I don't want to hurt you. Okay. Well, the exit is not here. So, we may actually want to go back out the other door, given the option. But, we shall see. So we need to bear in mind, once we've been in here, presuming we get out okay, that we could come out that door and climb back up as an option. Now that's very presumptuous. There's no guaranteeing that we'll even get out of here. Though the shotgun definitely helps. Now we did not rescue Van Horsing, which is an important thing to bear in mind. Okay. Take that, Vlad. Okay. Actually, we could go out the way we came in. Is there more up here? No, I don't think so. So, the only reason I'm interested to know if there's more about is because... just a little bit worried about the ghost pot here, to be honest. Got a little bit of time, but I've had those guys break the ghost pot before, and I don't love it. Now, the important thing to remember is with Vlad's cape, you have to double jump before you can glide. Hi MJ, how's it going? Lovely to see you. How was your dinner? What did you get in the end? What did you go for? Okay, so far so good. We can hypothetically climb up here. It might be a little bit dangerous, but I think we're alright. Beautiful. Ah, yes, how's it going, MJ? Lovely to see you. Hope you're having a nice evening. Dominoes. Still eating it, you feel ready for a nap. I know that feeling. It's been a while since I've had a Dominoes, but they always leave me feeling ready for a nap, to be honest. So, I can definitely appreciate that. Okay. Right. I feel better in this area not having a jetpack, because the jetpacks will blow up if they get set on fire, which is not ideal. I want to clear out as much of this as possible. Okay, Poochie, I'm sorry, you might be in an awkward position there. I'll try and get you if I can. Oh, actually. Come on, come drop this on my head, and then fly after me. Okay, easy does it. Is there anything else up here that's dangerous? Not immediately. Spelunky goes to really weird places once you get out of the dwelling. Hi, John Mama. Yeah, and the thing is, this is one of the World 2s. So there's actually 2 World 2s you can go to. There's the Jungle, which is kind of the Spelunky classic. And then there's Volcana, which is, as you can see, this horrible lava-filled hellscape. How is it going? It's going pretty well. This is our first run of the day, and it's... as he almost gets crushed to death by a rock. It's going okay. Ooh, now this is what killed me at the end of yesterday's daily challenge. Very foolishly. I panicked. Well, I didn't even panic. I just, I got cocky. I got ahead of myself. And you can't afford to do that. This guy is pretty predictable. But you do need to be careful with him. Can't wait to get to it. Yeah, if you do play it, I'd love to see you play it or hear what you think of it. It's a really fun game. I really like it. Okay, so we just have to not move until he gets all the way over. Last time I rushed and I got myself in trouble. I'm going to try and not do that. I'm going to try and be sensible. Got plenty of time. Just don't panic. Methodical. Okay, and we should be safe to stand on his head now. Yeah, I got a giant golden head of myself. Lurk for a bit while you finished in, no problem. Lovely to come by, MJ. If you're in the chat and you like Dark Souls or Resident Evil, you should absolutely check out MJ Play Games. She is a wonderful streamer, very friendly. She'll make you feel very welcome. So how is the Spelunky going, Jarman? I think there was too many Mars, but you still going through the dwelling at the moment? I feel like it took me a few days to get out of the dwelling. It definitely... Destroying the level's brave with no jetpack. Yeah, you're not wrong. We do have the cape. You know what we don't have, though, is climbing gloves. Well, here's the thing. If we decide we don't want to go down there, we just don't go down there. We don't have to do this. You're consistently getting to 4-1. You think you've seen the forest twice. Okay. So yeah, so obviously World 2 splits when you get down to it, so you can go either way. And likewise, World 4 splits depending on which way you go. This is a nice little chill ride around. I always enjoy this. I think we're gonna try and get him once he comes off here. I don't know how this will go, but I want to try it. What's life without a little spice, as they say? I have another drink of water. Let him get a little bit further away from me, because those bombs go a long way. Okay, that sounded like him going down. Okay, he's still higher up than I would like. Okay, I think he just went further down. Goodness only knows where, though. Ah, we found him. Oh god, what's he doing? No! I was not ready for that. Oh, I didn't know what he was going to do there. Whip his balls off. Oh dear. Oh, we were so close. That was good, though. That was a good attempt. I like that. Okay, here we go again. Run 2. You know, for a first run of the day, that was pretty good. We got a nice, lucky early shotgun. They're not all going to be like that, but that one was, and it was a good time. I'm a little sad we didn't quite manage to get him killed. But, hey, I'm glad we tried it, to be honest. I think I want to start doing a few things. I'm not going to try and do that every time, but I think when we have the shotgun, if we have the shotgun and a good flotation device, then I'm happy to give it a shot. Just raid this man's money. Sorry about that one, Bilbo. But it's a dog-eat-dog world out there. You're going to sleep on the job, you're going to lose your gold. That's what I always say. Okay, anything over this side? It's a good question. Okay, we can get down this side. We can just whip this. There's nothing for us to climb back up to. Oh my gosh, I don't like this area at all. Let's go back over. This guy's going to wake up, which is fine, because he's not causing us any trouble. This area is much nicer. Beautiful. Love that. Okay. Rope for Poochie. Rope for Poochie. Why not? Look at that, she's run right over to us. She was so excited to see us that she came over. I forgot to pick the rock up. That's foolish. Luckily, I don't think that's going to come back to bite us. Ooh, a voice echoes in here. I've seen a few people who are not happy about your voice echoes in here because it makes the level very big, basically. And I know that can be intimidating to some people. Well, it's not even so much that it's intimidating, it's just that it's a lot to explore. Hey, buddy, wake up. Okay, so far so good. The problem is we don't have a ton of time to be doing sacrifices because this level is going to be so big. I see that arrow trap. We don't currently have anything to disarm it because we forgot to bring our rock. Oh, I wanted to pick up that bug and give it to this lizard as like a peace offering. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that. Oh good, 2 spiders. It's alright, they've dealt with themselves. A little bit fortunate there, to be honest. Okay, I did want to get that across here, just in case we need to go over here. Still don't know where our key goes, so we're looking for that sort of trademark double ladder with a door that tends to indicate that the Ujjayi key is going to be going over there. Okay, key's going to have to go down here because we need to okay, let's have a quick check over here. You see, this level is just so big. There's so much space, and I don't love that because we're 2 minutes in, and you know, honestly, we need to be thinking about getting to an exit soon, and we've barely explored half the level probably. But such is the way of the cavernous level. I don't even know if this might even be a dead end. It looks like it is. Okay, well, let's go back before we get ourselves stuck. Let's take some unnecessary damage, of course. Always love to do that. Now, we did set this off, thankfully. I would also like to use our key, which we've not yet seen. Let's take some more unnecessary damage. I almost wish it just wouldn't pick up those things, because they're not really that useful. Okay, we've got money though. Oh, we haven't got enough of the climbing gloves, okay. Now, I think we're going to have to abandon the key, to be honest, because the ghost is already here. Bit of a shame, but that's fine. They don't all have to be Ujjat runs, you know. That's fine. We can live like that. Ooh, I think we might buy the mattock. Oh, I didn't buy the climbing gloves. I forgot I couldn't afford the climbing gloves. Get behind him, because he's going to wake up, and then we can bop him. Actually, we could have used him to get back up, but too late for that now. Ooh, 70 to 700 for the mattock. Okay, well, we can get that fairly easily, I think. We'll toast this turkey quickly while we're here. That was an incredible juggle. Okay, that one was a bit of a cursed run, that one, I think. Alright, no worries. Onwards we go. You've got to not let them get to you. That is the way of Spelunky. You're going to have runs that are amazing. You're going to have runs where you jump in front of an arrow trap. Please let me just put this down the hole. Thank you. And you have to accept that, you know, it's the way of Spelunky. Seriously, whipping was a lot easier than you expected. Yeah, it did seem that way from watching you do a little whipping. Okay, there's a mole coming, which I don't like. Okay, the mole's gone off somewhere on his own, which, you know, I said I don't like him being there, but I also don't really like him going away and ending up elsewhere. I'm interested to see if this is a safe thing to do. Okay, it is a safe thing to do. Good to know. That's good good intel. And we're on like 1-1, so if it had not worked, we've not lost a great deal. Put the arrow through the trap. Get it dealt with. Okay, mole sufficiently murdered. Beautiful. And we'll bring the ghost pot with us because we love a free $5,000. Easily done. So I was thinking about this. What would you say is your most essential Spelunky item? If you could have one item given to you, what do you think is... If you could only have one item, what would you pick, I guess? Would it be the jetpack? Would it be the Kapala? Would it be the shotgun? I think it's got to be a toss-up between the Kapala and the jetpack for me. I think they're probably the two strongest single items. Increasingly spike shoes. So spike shoes were definitely they're one of my top tier items. I think certainly for the amount they cost, and please don't tell Derek this, but I think for the amount they cost, they're an absolute bargain. We'll bring this other turkey down. Why not? Well, I'll tell you why not, because we should have... Okay, that's maybe that's a little ambitious. We should have brought it down before we deposited the other one. There we go. A little bit of a mistake there, cost us a rope. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the spike shoes. Why are there bats in here? What are you doing in here? Why are there snakes in here? What is going on? There's more stuff up there as well, but I'm not willing to spend a rope to find out what it is. At least not for now. I would love to use this altar. But whether we'll get the chance to remains to be seen. Fond of the double tap potential of the humble boomerang. I love the boomerang. Yeah, if you've seen many of my runs, I do really like the boomerang. I think it's close to up there with the shotgun. The thing that lets it down is the range, but that can actually work in its favor because you can't accidentally hit the ghost pot with the boomerang. Well, I mean you can, but you're not going to hit it off screen with the boomerang, I guess. Which is a nice little benefit. I didn't see where the pet was. And at this point, I don't know that I'm willing to go all the way back up to look for it. So, we'll just move on. And yeah, you can get some real nice, like against Quillback, you can get the big multi-hit with the boomerang if you sort of juggle it onto his body as he's spinning along. That's very, very satisfying. I do like that quite a bit. You know. And again, if you want to buy one, that's $3,000, which is very cheap. And they're very easy to come by in the... Are we going to trap ourselves here if this goes through? That's my only concern with taking this idol. I think we should be okay, but I'm a little scared. Okay, no, it went apparently all the way through. I don't know if there's any consistency to how those work. Because I can't, if there is, I can't ascertain it, to be honest. Okay, now the door was over there, but I don't know what side it was on. I don't like anything going on here. Gosh, that's terrifying. Right, snake should be on the other side by now. Where's the door? This is a... I'm going to go over here because we have a lot of bombs. But this is a very, very weird level. We have quite a bit of time as well. Come on. Up you get. There we go. I actually don't want to get rid of this thing before I've finished whipping it. because it's going to get us in trouble. Okay, Poochie, I don't think you're going to be rescued, unfortunately. But that's fine. Right, let's get the key. Let's bring it up. Okay. Quillback juggling scared the life out of you. Your entire run flashed before your eyes. It's very satisfying. I mean, it is a little intimidating to deal with Quillback for sure. In that fashion, but it can be kind of fun. Okay, we've got a little bit of time. We can go and grab this stuff. And actually, if we can get out this way, I think it might be easier to go back this way rather than go back the way we came in. Just because I think this might actually be a slightly safer drop down. That's nightmarish. I'm not even going to worry about that little bit of gold. You know me and punch traps. My absolute nemesis for sure. Actually, that's an interesting question. Like, what trap gets you injured the most frequently and unnecessarily? Because I'm trying to think of punch traps are definitely up there. Those spike block traps in the jungle are definitely a real problem area for me. I really do want that gold. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we have paste, so we need to stick him. So that's an important thing to note. Is so normally my strategy is as soon as he's rolling in, you run to here, and as soon as you get to this torch, you throw the bomb. And usually it reaches him, but he's not finished because he's only just finished rolling. He doesn't aggro and roll back. But when you have paste, you need to. The bomb obviously won't bounce because it will stick to the floor. So you actually need to get a little bit closer to him and make sure the bomb lands on him, or at least close enough to him that he's not going to get away. And that's my hot tip for Quillback bombing. I think bombing him is a good way to go. You know, you spend a bomb, but you get 3 back, so it's pretty worthwhile, and I think it's probably the safest way to deal with him. Obviously, if you have spike shoes, that's pretty good, but it takes a little bit longer, so weigh up the time benefit. Not happy about that trade. Ooh, a camera. I would kind of like a camera, but I'm a little paranoid about what's over here, to be honest. That guy has woken up. That's a problem. That's still a problem. I'm actually going to get over here. What did he eat? Right, we've got to be able to drop this on his head now. Okay, fine. The torch will kill them in one hit, but you do have to hit them. Okay, let's go from behind. This is fine. Get your hands off my torch. Okay, those guys are stuck. There are bees down here. This whole place is awful, to be honest. Now he's with the bees. Now we're with the bees. There's a ghost jar in here. God, this is just... I don't like anything about any of this. This is a terrible jungle. Why did you give me this level? Okay, that guy's having a good time with the monkey. Okay, right, well... We're gonna make a hasty... Oh, we are not gonna make a hasty exit. Oh, dear. There's almost always another way out of the beehive. I've never seen a corner beehive like that. Big fan of casually jumping into spikes, yeah. I mean, I love jumping. You know me, I love casually jumping into spikes. Spend a rope for 1,500 gold, you know, why not? At this point, that's how it goes. I've got to push this back over. Come on. I do like her face there. She's very determined, our Anna. That's what we like to see. A relentless explorer. Wah! There's the punch trap. Okay, well... This is fine. Again, I've said this before, you only need 1 health. You beat the whole game with 1 health if you want. Like, extra health is just a precaution. As long as you don't get hit, you don't need the health. Okay, easy does it. This is like a challenge run. If we go down there, we won't be able to get back out, but there is a box. So I think even if we have to spend a rope, it'll be worth it. Bit of gold. Lovely bit of gold. Okay, there we go. Totally worth it. So how's everyone's Monday evening been going? What have you been up to this Monday? What do you have planned? I don't really know what I'm going to do after this. I might do the Monster Hunter dailies. There's a Monster Hunter Halloween event on. I've been enjoying it so far. They've added a ton of fashion. So Monster Hunter, you build your armor sets, and obviously that's how you get all your skills and your abilities. But you can also basically have cosmetic armor or layered armor. And previously it was limited to certain bits of gear, and they've basically just added all of the rest of the bits of the gear in the game. So now you can have layered sets for every bit of existing armor in the game, so you can make any armor look like any other armor in the game, which has basically about doubled the amount of fashion that I can do, which is very exciting but also quite intimidating, because that's one of the bits of the game that I spend the most time messing around with unnecessarily. But it is a lot of fun. They've added a lot of new quests to do. There's a couple of new monsters in the game that I haven't had a chance to fight yet. So, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying being back on the horse. Okay, beautiful. We do need to go up there. So let's give this guy a little bop. There we go, look at that. Clean as a whistle. See, you still prioritize arrows, even though the arrow is basically worthless at that point. It's not completely worthless, but it doesn't do any damage once it's like that. So... Oh, hang on, wasn't there a... There was. Climbing gloves. I love climbing gloves. Beautiful. So, an important thing to remember, we were talking about sacrificing dogs, and this is not to excuse the sacrificing of animals. But it's important to remember that in the caves of Spelunky, that death is this weird thing where, like, canonically in the lore, when you die, you just come back again, because the characters will talk about how their runs have gone, basically. So, you know, when we sacrifice a dog to Kali, the dog comes back. You know, it might... Kali is real, praise Kali, exactly. You know, it'll be alright on the night, as they say. And by on the night, I mean, by the time you die, the dog will be back to life, and everyone will be happy. So don't worry too much about the dogs. They'll be okay. Okay, Turkey took a hit for us there. Thank you very much, Turkey. I would love to buy the bomb box. And I wouldn't mind buying the compass as well. We don't quite have enough money. And the thing is over there. So we're going to see if we can get to it. We've got a bit of time. Good old turkey jump. I'm a little fearful about bombing into the shop here. I should have seen this, to be honest, because it was right here. Okay, that's fine. Can we get across? We can't. Do we want to get across for the ghost jar? We probably do, actually. Depends how much time we have left, but... climbing gloves. Climbing gloves are going to get me in trouble one of these days. We'll leave that guy to his gem. I would kind of like it, but honestly, I don't think we have time to be worrying about that right now. Oh, I didn't buy the thing. That's fine. The compass is not essential for me. It's interesting. I've seen some people, some streamers who really like the compass. And I used to love it in Spelunky 1. I think that's because the ice caves were more prevalent. You know, it was like a 4-level thing, whereas the Spelunky 2 ice caves is quite a short thing. And so it doesn't feel as essential to have the... The reason that was important in Spelunky 1 for me is that when you were in the ice caves, you... when you're in the ice caves, you can't go back up unless you have, like... If you don't have a good way of getting back up, then you need to know where you're going. God, I don't want to deal with this. I'm actually tempted to just try and go back up and around. Just because this is awkward. Not even too worried about the turkey, to be honest. But in Spelunky 1, you had to go through 4 levels worth of ice cave. We only had 1 health, didn't we? Okay. Okay. We only had 1 level's worth of ice cave, and... Oh, sorry, in Spelunky 1 you had to deal with 4 levels of ice caves, and that meant that... Ow! That was a horrible little thing to deal with there. Because you couldn't get back up after you went down, it was very risky to not have a compass because... Oh man. This is some awful play. Because if you had the compass, you knew exactly where you needed to eventually climb down to. But if you didn't have the compass and you went in the wrong place, then you could end up in a situation where... I realise we're going to have to deal with him, but that's fine. We can deal with him in a sec. You could end up in a situation where you had gone down too far and you couldn't realistically get back up. You just stand there, buddy. And that was very troublesome when that happened. So I like the compass a lot, whereas in Spelunky 2 the ice cave is 1 level and you can usually get to the exit fairly consistently. Because I don't feel like it's quite as complex as it used to be, and that may just be me having played more of Spelunky 2 ice caves than I did of Spelunky. Actually, I'm not quite sure that's true, but I didn't get to the ice caves very often in Spelunky 1. I've said this before, but I was not that good at Spelunky, and I'm still not that good, but I'm probably better than I was at the first game. The Bible guy would have gone through it if he got climbing gloves for it. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't sacrifice something for climbing gloves, you know? Speaking of... Why are you here? I hate you. But... I'll take that, that's for sure. Can we actually get up here? No. Although if we have a turkey, we'll be able to. And there must be a turkey on this level that's not trapped. So, come down. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. It's about as good as that could have gone. This whole layout is awful, to be honest. Just drop the rock down and we can jump up here. Perfect. Love it. Okay. Let's head on our merry way. Silly damage. Be careful. Okay. Now that guy's down, further down, where he definitely can't hurt us until we go down there, of course. Ooh, Monty would be nice. This is an awful thing to deal with. Actually, we should stay on the turkey, because the turkey will tank damage for us. The turkey will ostensibly protect us if it gets hit instead of us. I'm going to take this slow, because it's a very dangerous situation. Okay. Dealt with. Dealt with. Beautiful. This should not hit Monty. Supreme confidence. Look at him. Completely unfazed. The lad. That arrow trap has probably not been set off. It had not. Always good to check that. Now we should hopefully have time to get that ghost pot as well. We do need to be careful, because we do only have 1 health. Easy does it. Okay, and I'd like the rock as well. Again, the rock always good to have with you. Okay, we don't have time for the rock. And we don't actually have time for the turkey either. Okay, we just cursed the turkey and left it there. That's fine, the turkey's not the end of the world. It would have been nice to have the health off it, but we're a little tighter on time there than I initially anticipated. How are we doing? Compass is a little too expensive. We could buy the rope pile. Honestly, 7 ropes I feel pretty good about at this stage in the game. I'm not too worried if we don't get many more ropes. And if we need to, if we want to come back up and buy the compass, then we can always buy the rope pile then. So it wouldn't be the end of the world. Is that ghost pot easily gettable? We'll bring it down a level, because at least then we have it. If we want to use it. Okay. Skull here would be nice. Lovely. We can bring this arrow. This all works out beautifully. This is just what I wanted. Okay, we will need to set this off. And there is another one we also need to set off, which is higher up. Okay. Easy does it. I think we'll probably make that, but it's a little tight. There we go. We did it. I was actually starting to doubt myself there, and sometimes that's just what you need. Okay, key is here, or at least the key door is here. So you see it's these two offset ladders with a door next to them. That's usually your sign for the Ujjatai door. Key is just here. Can we get to it from this side, or are we going to have to go up and around? No, we can get to it. It's beautiful. The cat is pretty accessible. I'll probably spend the bomb for the cat. We'll do it now because it's going... actually, no, this is not... it's 2 bombs. Oh, no, it's not. We can probably go through the inside, right? That should work. I think we can go through this hole and get out the other side to the cat. We can. Love that. Hey, Percy. How you doing? Okay. Anything we want to bring with us? The ghost pot? Sure. I'll spend a rope to bring the ghost pot. We've got a bit more time than we had last time. We'll even get that vase. Okay. We hear the beating of drums. That can only mean one thing. It's quillback time. Ah, flaming arrow. Look at that. Okay, paste, paste, paste. That's the good stuff. No, that's not the good stuff. Got to be careful with those guys, because they will poison you. And Monty's, I think, on this side, so we could get Monty, who could save us from the poison, but it's very scary if you get poisoned. It's going to be at least a couple of damage, most likely, and it could just be a run-ender. I'm going to take my time with this. We've got 2 minutes. No need to rush it. No need to do anything silly. Although what we could do is just pop him up here, because we don't intend to come back up. Easy does it. Easy does it. And we don't have anything we can bring with us to throw, which is a little bit of a shame, but that's fine. Okay, onwards we go. So far, so good. We have paste. We don't necessarily need to take on the spider. I would like you, Poochie. That guy scares me, that's for sure. We're going to make sure we drop down while he's not looking. And we're going to climb back up while he's not looking. We could take his boomerang. Maybe we should take his boomerang. But if we are going to do that, we're not going to do it while we're carrying a cat. Because that's a little bit too much to manage mentally in one go. Anything over here? Nothing over here. There's a spike block down by that tree. There's also a spike block by this tree. Oh, look at that. He'll pick the boomerang back up, but that's fine. We can... Okay, and now we have a boomerang, so we don't really need to go back up and to get to that boomerang. So far, so good. Again, still feeling okay. I hate you. Just thought I'd open that secret door. Oh, a turkey. $700. That's very reasonable. Thank you, sir. And it looks like there's a moon challenge over here as well, which I would love to do. You know I love a moon challenge. Yeah, that boomerang. Love that boomerang. Just keeping an eye out for any obvious hazards before we go over. I wonder what this... I wonder if she got eaten by a plant and then broke out of it or something. I wonder if it's possible to take... I don't really want to try it because I want to do the moon challenge if I paid for it. But I wonder if it's possible to take the... I wish I wanted to go over here because I want this. I wonder if it's possible to take the... clover from the moon challenge and then leave without actually doing the moon challenge. Like before the door closes on you. That would be kind of a nice way to get a quick clover. If you really wanted to do a bunch of stuff and you didn't have a ton of time, then obviously that would let you a little bit more efficiently get a clover and have like 4 minutes to explore. Is that realistically going to be a thing that you're going to be worried about most of the time? Probably not, but you know, it doesn't hurt to think about it. Okay, that's 1 damage, and then 1 again when we jump on his head. Okay, I feel like that's... The boomerangs, the scorpions that appear in the moon challenge, that's how I like to deal with them. Get above them, drop the pickaxe on them, and then you have a nice easy way to finish them off. Let's just go over here, see what's going on. Probably not very much, to be honest. But we can finish off our boomerang and get out of here. Don't want to spend too much of our time. Okay, there was something in there. But the boomerang, again, boomerang. You shotgun a pot and there's something in it. It doesn't kill the thing in the pot. But you boomerang a pot, it actually is usually fine. We could gamble for this. Gambling's a little bit risky. We have gotten in trouble doing it before. Climbing gloves. Sure. Big 2. Love that. Hoverpack? Sure. Okay, well, we're still winning. That's all good. As long as we're winning. Okay, I almost... I'll count that as a win because I didn't kill myself. Okay. Now, this thing is normally like $20,000 and more than that on the jungle. So I don't feel too bad gambling for a little while for it. I'm just going to keep an eye on the time. It gets to 4 minutes. The exit is right here, so it's not too bad. But we do want to be a little careful of the time. Give us a big 3. Come on. Okay. I like the noise he makes. He's very good vocal on that. That's the magic. I think he's all out. I think he's decided to cut his losses. Okay. We're just going to go past this before the skull comes after us. We don't need to worry about it. Now we can get the ghost pot. It's not an unreasonable thing to do. It's interesting. This basically functions like the old cape. The hoverpack. Also, what happened to new hoverpack with the turkey? Oh, that's very good. There's a jet. Look at that. Look at he tucks his legs in. I actually want to put the boomerang down. I realise we're spending a little bit of time doing this. Look at him go. Oh, that's very good. Look at him just hanging out there. That's very good. Right, we've wasted 30 seconds. Come on, let's get a move on. I think the black market is here. It is, and it's very close as well. Oh, it's here. Hey, Mr. Turkey. It's been a good time. If you just sit here just for a second. That would be grand. Let's just, was there something over here I wanted? I feel like I know there was the, there's a lot of stuff here. There was a child of the forest just here, I think. I'm tempted to go to that child of the forest, just because we will get ropes or bombs if we make it to Olmec. And that seems pretty valuable to me. Oh, and in fact, there's a back room here. Let's have a quick peek. Nothing of real note. Thighs of steel, yeah, that's just Anna just gripping the turkey with her thighs. That is, what a way to live. It's like, I'm gonna hover, don't you worry. Just get between my thighs and hold tight. Get between my thighs and don't move a muscle, you know? And this will all work out fine. This is just me being lazy. To some extent. Right. Down, 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 down. Okay, easy does it. Bombs, bombs, bombs. This is pretty much all bombs. We have kind of what we need. I'm tempted to get the pitcher's mitt. I actually don't like the pitcher's mitt early on, but in the later game, I think it's pretty good. Not going to worry about secrets with the money we have for now. We have the compass. We have climbing gloves. Oh, I want to go up there and get that little bit of cash and see what we can buy with it. Good number of bombs. Maybe we'll buy some ropes, to be honest. We're a little low on ropes. And ropes can be... I know we have a hover pack, but sometimes you need to get back up. And ropes are pretty good for that. I'm not going to mess around, because I feel like we've got a nice setup. Just being careful that there's not any obvious massive hazards that are going to get us in trouble here. Okay, onwards we go. So far, so good. I feel like I've said that a lot today. But it really has been an okay run here. Okay, there is a ghost boy down there. Oh, he's going to hurt us. Unfortunately, there wasn't a good way to avoid... Well, the good way to avoid that would have been... I actually think we're outside his aggro range now, so we should be okay just to ignore him. But, at some point you have to not panic there. We might have... If we'd gone over to try and deal with him, we might have been cursed by the skull. So, 1 damage. It sucks, but it's not the end of the world. We can take it. I don't like this. I don't like that either, to be honest. Can we get down this way? I bet we can get down here somewhere. You know, you didn't really need to do that. Hoverpack, not hoverpack. Parachute, but I do appreciate the thought, I suppose. A little bit of boomerang tech there. Okay. We'll check over here, make sure we're not missing anything too exciting. Because there could be another child of the forest. If we go down here, we're going to have to rope back up, so let's just... okay. Also, we probably could have just gone from this rope, but I feel a little cautious doing that. You know what? Not worth the trouble. Not worth the trouble. We spent 2 ropes, but whatever. Sometimes you throw 2 ropes for science. Okay, so far, so good. The problem is, I don't love the hoverpack. I'm actually probably not going to fight him just because we have a boomerang and not a shotgun. I know we talked about the possibility of whipping his balls. And that's not a bad shout. But I don't love it. But what I kind of want to do is go down. So maybe we'll let him just bomb down a little bit. He shouldn't be able to hit us. If he can bounce a bomb through there and hit us, then honestly, he probably deserves the kill. The other thing is, we don't have the head yet anyway. Well, so much for our boomerang. This is a little risky, because he's going to start bombing through here. Tell your friends what you saw. Okay, we don't want to upset that guy. Perfect. Don't like this at all. No, my gosh. Those women are terrifying. They're very, very good. They do summon stuff. Summon a bee. Okay, we'll deal with the bee. Exit is down that way. Hover at ball height and whip away. That's my normal strategy in life. So... Hey, wait, did he just throw that bomb back at me? I don't like that one bit. Oh, that just killed me? Is that a one-hit kill? I swear we had a ton of damage there. Does that one hit? Man, that's rough. I was ready for him to do that, but I thought we could avoid it. I did not think it would kill me in one hit. I'm sure we had a decent amount of damage. Okay, well, a little bit disappointing, but it's daily challenge time. It is the 19th of October, 2020. That was big damage. That was terrifying. Okay, I'll need to be a little bit more mindful for that attack in the future. I'll say it, I underestimated him. He's not seemed that threatening before, but knowing that he can do that is definitely a scary thing. Anyway, enough dwelling on the past, it's the daily challenge. So, we're going to play this one smartly, sensibly. Going to try and jump on this guy. I'm going to throw a rock at him, put him down, throw another rock at him, get him done. See, if you picked up the rock instead of the enemy, it would be safer, but at least you consistently pick up the enemy, so you know it's going to happen and you can account for it. Like, when you throw the rock at the mole and then try and pick him up, you're almost always going to pick the mole up first. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Anything happening over here? This seems like a slightly awkward area. This is like an area you could really get yourself in trouble with this lizard if you're not careful. Okay. He definitely seems like he could cause you a problem. Luckily, we dealt with him fairly efficiently. He got you with your first contact. Okay. Kind of want to see what's over here. We got a bit of time. It may not be very much, but every little bit of gold counts. Yeah, I figure that's probably what you meant. I don't know what his I presume he hurts you if he hits you, if he touches you. I don't know how much he hurts you. Oh man, that rock is right there. I would love it. I wish I'd brought it down with me. That's a minor regret. Okay. We've got potential for some big sacks here, but we need to play it careful and fast. Okay, what are we working with? Nothing we can buy. I'm going to buy the rope pile. It's going to make it a bit easier to get back up if we do want to do some more sacrifices. Not going to worry about it too much, because, you know, it is time consuming, and you have to think about that. I think, you know, we spend a lot of time thinking about resources and what the value of a resource is, like how much is it worth spending a rope to do like how much gold would you take a rope for? And that's definitely a consideration, but another important consideration is like how much time does it take you? Oh man, he's gonna be dead now. Okay, I think that that might be 5 points. I don't know if... I think cavemen are worth the same as animals, which is kind of a harsh judgment, to be honest, but, you know, I don't make the rules, Derek makes the rules, so take it up with him, I guess. We got ropes. We can spend the ropes, because we can get back up to the shop. Just being careful about the amount of time we have. Key is here. We will, of course, get the key. Let's take that up now, I think. I'm not going to worry about doing tons of sacrifices. It's a good thing we bought those ropes. Otherwise, we'd be running out already. In fact, we would have run out. You don't want the key. Although I should... Now I'm here, I guess I should... Oh, I would like the cape, though. I would like the cape. And we have a bit of time to work with. So, let's see if we can get to the cape. I wouldn't be fussed if we didn't get the pitcher's mitt. We could always buy something on a later floor. I do really like the glasses. I think the glasses have been undervalued a little bit because in Spelunky 1 they were kind of useless because their utility was surpassed by the Ujjatai. But in Spelunky 2, firstly, depending on what you do, you can use the Ujjatai up and not have it anymore, but also the glasses make dark levels easier to, or they make it easy. It's easier to see on a dark level. And that's quite a valuable thing to factor in. Okay, I think we can afford the cape now. So I will go grab that. Sacrifices we'll let slide. Oh, did they do that in 1 as well? I didn't... I feel like I played 1 a bunch and never noticed that that was a thing. Right, you are the priority here, Poochie. I genuinely do not know how we made that without taking damage. I'm going to attribute that to blind luck with just a sprinkling of skill on top, but just the tiniest bit of muscle memory. Because somehow I squeezed through that hole without taking damage. And I couldn't tell you how I did it. We're going to set up this arrow trap. In a million attempts. You asked me to do that once in a row, and I don't think I could do it. We really don't want to break this, because we're going to want to go over there. Actually, you know what? We're not going to want to go over there, because we can't easily push that block back. Always good to check that. Yeah, Carly thanking me for the dead caveman by protecting me. Okay, right, well, turkey delivery is off the menu, it seems. This is a weird floor. I don't know how I feel about anything on this floor, to be honest. Okay. This guy still hasn't been tamed, and I don't like it. This is so strange. I feel like I just don't want to mess around with this floor too much because it's kind of scary. I would like to bring this turkey with me. This guy just running out and being like, oh, the punch trap, and then running back in again. Yeah, go this way. Then I can deal with the turkey and not be worried about him. Is there a rock we can take? I guess we'll just take this skull. We only usually need to get past 1 arrow trap, so one skull should be enough for us. I hear the beating of drums. I don't know why I read that like I hadn't seen it before. Just don't panic. Don't panic at all. You got time on your side. Jump on this guy's head. Give this guy a pot. Okay, we're not giving him a pot, I guess. Rather use a rope than a bomb with the number we have. A compass? What? No! I didn't... I didn't even get out of the spikes. Oh. That is heartbreaking. I thought I was on the ground. So what happened was, I thought I was off the rope and I tried to go right and couldn't, and I think I pushed down an A, or down an X, to try and like get off it, and I must have let go of down somehow. And heartbreak. That was a really nice run as well. Oh well. Such is the way of Spelunky. That's how it goes sometimes. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Not a bad day. We got some temple action, but not the most exciting day. I would like to get back to Neo Babylon and get some late game business going, but that'll have to be for another day. Thanks very much for coming by. Thanks to everyone who came along, to Kyle and John Maman, and to NJ Play Games, who again you should absolutely check out if you're into Resident Evil or Dark Souls. She's very lovely. She will make you feel immediately at home. And take care. Enjoy the rest of your Monday or your Tuesday or whenever you're watching this. It's been a pleasure. It's been a delight. Stay safe out there. Eat well, drink well, sleep well, all that good stuff. And I'll see you very soon. Cheers.